Welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you practical steps on how to write a high-quality book with ChatGPT in line with Amazon KDP content guideline. So grab your pen and paper and let's get started. But before we dive in, if you find this interesting, help me hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever I drop a new video in regards to Amazon KDP, you'll be the first person to be notified. And also, don't forget to leave a comment in terms of addition or any question in regards to this video, and also don't forget to share to your fellow publisher because this video will be of help to your fellow publishers. Together we create, together we publish, and together we profit. Now, before we embark on how to write high quality books with ChatGPT, there are a lot of misconceptions or things people don't know about ChatGPT, which I want to clarify or make you understand. Now, ChatGPT is just an AI assistant writer. ChatGPT is just a virtual writing assistant. But let's clear up something. ChatGPT does not replace your creativity or your originality. Just think of ChatGPT as advanced tools that is there to assist you in generating ideas, structures, content, or even spark inspirations out of you. That is what you are to see. That is the perspective I'm expecting you to see ChatGPT. You should see ChatGPT as just like a partner or a friend who is available for you 24/7 that can help you with your book outline, with creating engaging dialogue, or even get your first few pages available. But remember, your creativity, your human touch is what makes your content truly special. Another thing I want you to understand is understanding prompting. Understanding how you give ChatGPT instruction is one of the key things in using ChatGPT effectively. The way you frame your questions, your command, your instructions make a world of difference in terms of quality of the content ChatGPT is going to provide for you. For example, instead of you just saying write a book description, you rather want to be more specific. If you want to get wise use of ChatGPT, you need to be more specific by doing what? Write a catchy 150 word book description for a self-help book that focuses on how to overcome anxieties. Just compare those two commands given to ChatGPT. One of the commands will be more detailed than the other. The first one, you ask of it to write you a book description. You are not being specific enough for ChatGPT. You are not specific enough for ChatGPT. So if you want to get best use of ChatGPT, you need to be more specific. Looking at the second one is write a catchy 150 word description for a self-help book that focuses on how to overcome anxiety. The more specific and detailed you are in your commanding, the more detailed response you will get from ChatGPT. Think of ChatGPT as guiding you towards the version of what you are thinking in your mind. So when prompting ChatGPT, you need to be more detailed if you want to get best out of ChatGPT. Another thing I want you to know about ChatGPT is that ChatGPT is best in terms of writing shorter write-ups, like title, outline, book description, short story. That is what ChatGPT is more good at, is best in that. And ChatGPT is very, very useful to Amazon KDP publishers because ChatGPT can help you in creating book titles, your subtitle, your catchy book title, because your title, your book description, your subtitle helps you getting more sales. The more catchy your book description is, the more catchy your title is, the more catchy your subtitle is, help you in the either directly or indirectly get sales. So ChatGPT is also good in that. And also in terms of short stories, the stories that are not long. That's why ChatGPT is not advisable, it's not good in terms of fiction books, because whenever you're writing a fiction book, you need to be there need to be connection between the first chapter, the second chapter, the third chapter, which ChatGPT do not record information for that long. If you didn't give it the perfect prompting if you are not detailed in your prompting. So you need to be detailed in your prompting if you want to enjoy ChatGPT, if you want ChatGPT to give you the best out of it. So another thing I want you to understand is there are a lot of poorly conducted informations online. In with ChatGPT also, once you've given it your prompt, it's going to take out of those poorly conducted information and provide you those poorly conducted information. So you as a publisher, you have the work to do. Writing a high quality book takes effort, creativity, and research. So if you want to write a high quality book, you need to also do some extra work, not just what ChatGPT provides for you, because some information ChatGPT provided for you might be wrong. So you need to do extra work. ChatGPT can help with process, but it is not a magic word. It will rather just give you some informations, but how genuine is that information that ChatGPT gives you? So you need to understand the tool for what it is and use it wisely. Another thing I want you to understand about ChatGPT is that its information are mostly surface level information. If you are looking for in-depth research or highly specialized content, you will need to do homework. You need to do extra work. ChatGPT is great for giving you a starting point, but I will always recommend fact checking. You need to also cross-check and take your time to check, to go through all these things, because most of information ChatGPT are going to provide are just like a surface. They are not detailed as expected. So that is why you need to do some extra work as a publisher. Now another thing is, for you to use ChatGPT very well, you need to give it a detailed commanding, a detailed instructions. That is one of the most important things when using ChatGPT, which is providing ChatGPT a detailed command. Instead of you saying what, write a chapter about fitness, you can just try something else, like write a 1000 word chapter about the benefit of high intensity interval training for beginners, including practical example and tips for getting started. If you look at this second one now, is more detailed compared to the first one. You asked it to write a chapter about fitness, so the second one is like more detailed. This helps you to avoid like a generic content and get something that fills your target audience. Now the question is, how can I write a high quality book? That is another question. How can I write a high quality book with ChatGPT? As independent publisher, for you to write a high quality book, you need to do some things, which I'm about to let you know. The first thing is focusing on quality over quantity. That is the first thing I would like you to do. A lot of people think that the key to Amazon KDP success is producing a tons of scrap content, tons of surface level content. But the real secret, like in Amazon KDP, is focusing on quality over quantity. That is just the surest way if you want to make a long time sales on Amazon. If you want to make sales for a very long time, not just selling for just 1 month or 2 months, at the end of the day, after you've been given your review, your poor review, the sales will stop. So for you to sell for a long time as independent publisher, you need to be looking after quality and not quantity. The quantity is also there, but let your quantity be highly quality. Your quality matters a lot in terms of Amazon KDP. ChatGPT can only help you with a surface information, but it is your own responsibility to make sure those words are more detailed and also are more valuable. Readers will always come back for more if they trust that you are delivering thoughtful, a well-researched and engaging content. So don't just rush to hit that publish button that you want to publish. Don't be in haste to publish your book. Take your time and provide a high valuable information in your book. With that, you are going to make a very long time sales. Now, after ChatGPT have provided you information, it's your own responsibility to do what? To cross-check fact informations, because there are a lot of poorly conducted informations online. So it's your responsibility to do a more like take your time and do more research to confirm how true those informations ChatGPT provided you with, how genuine they are. And for you to do that, you can just leverage on Google, you can leverage on social media, because social media is also a place where you see the pain points of the customers. We are going to see where people bring out a genuine information. People who are in a particular feed, they write a lot on those feed you are doing your research on social media, which you can leverage on Facebook, you can leverage on Twitter, Quora, Reddit, and a lot of them. So you need to check how authentic, how original your content you are giving your customer, how valuable it is. So the more valuable your content is, the more your customers will begin to come back for more, to get more of your book. Another thing is paraphrasing. Once you gather your information, you need to paraphrase. Paraphrase in the sense that to avoid any plagiarism or AI detection. That is what brings in Quillbot. With Quillbot can assist you in paraphrasing your content, and I will advise you to get a pro so that you get unlimited paraphrasing access. You can also go and get Retester. Retester is also another paraphrasing tools you can use. Another thing I want you to do as independent publisher is do a plagiarism check and AI check. Make sure that your book are not having plagiarized content. One of the tools you can use to do that is using Grammarly. Grammarly Pro can help you in getting these two things done at the same spot. It can help you check your plagiarism, and it can also help you check if your content is written with AI or not. Another thing you need to do is grammar check, because ChatGPT also give you, there are some grammatical errors, maybe in terms of punctuations, in terms of a lot of things. Grammarly will correct your grammatical errors, will correct your punctuation marks, and a lot of things. So get your Grammarly, and it will help you in getting a well grammatical structured content. Another thing is humanly proofreading. After you are done generating your content, it's very, very important for you yourself to do a proofreading. Take your time from first page to the end of the page. Take your time and go through the content line by line. If you don't have time, there are a lot of people who need the service of proofreading. You can go to Upwork and hire someone, or if you have a friend who also is in publishing and is having the time to assist you in doing proofreading, like, it's fine, you can give it out your content. That is if you are good, if you are fine with that. So you need to also do proofreading for your content. Now let's go into the practical aspect on how we are going to write a high quality book with ChatGPT in line with Amazon content guideline. Let me show you practically how we are going to prompt your ChatGPT in writing you a high quality book. But to save our time, I've prompt and write my book with ChatGPT. All I'm now going to be doing is showing you how I was able to come up or write my book using ChatGPT in line with Amazon content guideline. So before you come to ChatGPT, you must make sure you've done your thorough niche research. I've also made a video in regards to that. I'm going to be leaving the video link in the description box so that you can check it when you are done with this. There are profitable niches. How you're going to conduct it with those videos, there's no how you're not going to get a very profitable niche where you're going to write your book on. Now I've also given ChatGPT the commands how I want my book to be written. I've done my niche research, and here I'm in ChatGPT. I want it to begin to write the book for me. Now here is the first command I gave to ChatGPT after conducting my niche research. I want to write a book on metabolic confusion diet, giving it my target audience, which is endomorphic women. The book should contain what metabolic confusion diet is, what endomorphic woman is, causes, benefits of metabolic confusion diet to an endomorphic woman, meal plan, exercises, weight loss, ideal recipes for quick and better health, and practical tips to practice them. Now, and I give ChatGPT instruction that act as a professional endomorphic doctor and write extensively on the book with above information. I will also provide you Amazon content guideline, which will guide you on how to write on the title, subtitle, and the interior content. You will start by suggesting 5 titles and subtitle. Then I will choose one of the title before you begin the table of content. Then to the interior based on the title I choose. Make sure the title and subtitle, subtitle, and interior content has consistency, perplexity, clarity, continuity, emotional, and well composed as it will be read by a human. Don't write yet. Let me know if you understand what I meant. So you can see how I'm well detailed when giving ChatGPT command. If you want to get best use of ChatGPT, you need to be more detailed. Look at what I asked ChatGPT. Now let's look at the response it gave me. I understand what you are asking. You want me to write a comprehensive book on metabolic confusion diet, specifically targeting endomorphic women, which includes the following. The book content. Here is what should be in the book content. This is what it's suggesting. You can also pause the video and look at those commands that I gave to ChatGPT, and you can also use it to write your next book or your next project. So look at what it's giving me. Look at the process again. I will suggest 5 title and subtitle combinations. Once you choose one, I will outline the table of content. After that, I will proceed to develop the interior content based on the selected title and structure. 3. You will provide this guideline to ensure the content meets Amazon standard for publication. Focus on clarity, consistency, emotionally engagement, and proper formatting. This will help, see how it responds back to me. Now the next thing I do is I provide him the Amazon content guideline that guides in terms of book title, the subtitle, and a lot of things. Now let's look at what he gives me. Now this is the response. Great, I have noted the Amazon content guideline. I will suggest 5 title and subtitle that adhere to these guidelines and reflect the book's content and target audience. Once you choose one, I will proceed to outline the table of content rather. Now here are the topics, the title and subtitles that ChatGPT provided for me. You can see. Now I choose one of them, and the one I choose is the first one. I choose metabolic confusion diet for women, unlocking your body potential, tailor-made exercises and recipes for sustainable weight loss and whatever. So this is what I choose. Then I also give the ChatGPT my pen name. After giving the ChatGPT my pen name, Deborah Nata, this is the pen name I gave to him. Now ChatGPT proceed and provide me a table of content. And here's the table of content that ChatGPT provide me. Now I create a detailed table of content for your book, keeping in mind the key points you want to cover. Once the table of content is finalized, I will proceed to write the interior content. Don't just look at the process in which I follow in prompting ChatGPT how I want my book to be. I give it my target audience, how the tone in which I want my book to be. So I just it's a process. Once you just prompt ChatGPT and be detailed with it, follow it gradually. Talk to ChatGPT as if you are talking to a partner who is there for you, as I've talked earlier, who is available for you 24 hours. Talk to him gradually. Talk to ChatGPT as if you are talking to a real human. With that, you are going to get best out of ChatGPT. Now here is the table of content ChatGPT provided for me. You can also cross-check it if they provide you this table of content. If ChatGPT provide you table of content, if you are not satisfied with it, you can ask ChatGPT to regenerate. You can click the down icon here. You can ask it to regenerate. You can ask ChatGPT to regenerate for you. Let's go to the next command that I give to him. With the table of content provided, act as a professional endomorphy doctor and write extensively on each of these content above. Let the content flow consistent, clear, emotional, and as continuity and well composed as it will be read by human. Let me know if you understand what I meant. Did you see what I'm doing here? Be detailed. I'm talking to ChatGPT as if I'm talking to a real human being. I understand your request. You want me to write comprehensive, well-organized content for each sections of the table of content provided, with a focus on clarity, consistency, emotional resonance, and continuity. The goal is to ensure the book is both informative and engaging for readers. Written from the perspective of a professional specializing in endomorphic body type and the metabolic confusion diet, I will create each chapter in a detailed and comprehensive manner, ensuring that the language and tone are suitable to your audience. Each chapter will be seamless connect with the next, providing a clear and supportive journey through the concept, the meal plan, exercises, and practical guide. I will proceed by writing each chapter, starting with the introduction. Please confirm if you would like me to start, or if there are any specific points you would like me to focus on or avoid in content. So this is what ChatGPT provided for me. Then I give the ChatGPT go ahead. You can start writing. Great. I will begin with introduction. You can see this is the introduction. Look at the introduction that ChatGPT provided for me. Welcome to Metabolic Confusion Diet for Endomorphic Women, Unlocking Your Body Potentials. The book is designed to help you transform your health, understand your unique body type, and achieve sustainable weight loss through the powerful concept of metabolic confusion. Now, the first one is understanding the metabolic confusion diet. Now, as you can see, I didn't ask him to talk about this, but based on the prompting that we've been talking about, look at the first thing here is what? Introduction. Then under the introduction, we have understanding the metabolic confusion diet, who is the book for, what you will learn inside the book. Now check what it provides for me. Now the first one it provides on understanding the metabolic confusion diet. Then it goes to who the book is for. Then it goes to what you are going to get inside this thing, inside the book. So continuously, that is how we go. Then you go ahead to provide me what the chapter 1 talk about, what is metabolic diet, metabolic confusion diet, then the science behind it, how metabolic confusion diet works, and a lot of things in regards to chapter 1. Now I also give it, you can begin chapter 2 with clarity, emotion, continuities, and well, like this is with this, just follow this process gradually, and ChatGPT is going to provide you a highly quality content that you can publish on Amazon. After you are done generating everything from the introduction to conclusion, provide you everything you need, you also need to do some extra work to make your customers giving you a very good reviews, a highly quality reviews, 5-star, it gave you 4-star and 4 point something. So you need to do extra work by doing proofreading, fact checking, grammatical errors. You also, and all the necessary things, you just need to do it to make a lot of sense. Now this is where I asked ChatGPT to also suggest me 5 pen names in line with this book. Then here is what they suggested for me. But before you make use of these pen names, you must make sure you check if anyone have not used these pen names before, so that you won't have any issue when uploading your book. I went to Amazon search help, the same process. I only went to that search bar, then I write description, then I provide it with the description guideline, Amazon content guideline. So I copy it and paste it here. Then here is the guideline. Let me just scroll up and let's done. I will provide you Amazon content guideline, which will serve as a guide for you to write me a book description. Did you understand what I meant? Yes, I understand. You will provide me with Amazon content guideline, and I will use them to craft a book description that align with those guidelines. Please share the guidelines. So this is where, so here is where I provide the Amazon, I provide ChatGPT the guidelines. Then here is after I've provided him the guidelines. So use the guidelines to write the book description based on the research. Let the description as is what is inside and the benefits. Now here's the description is right for me. So here is the description based on the research. But make sure that this slide, this slide you open for this book, you shouldn't bring something else into this place, so that you won't confuse the robot, you won't confuse the AI. Make sure that in this place you are only talking about your book. It's not that you are writing, the AI is writing something for you. It's writing something in regards to metabolic confusion diet, and you are also asking the ChatGPT to also write you about keto diet. There are two different niche. So you only leave this slide for metabolic confusion diet. If you want to talk about another book again, you have to open another slide for another book. So that is how it works. This is the description it provides for me. You can also do the same thing in terms of, if you want it to provide you the 7 back-end keywords, it can also do that for you. So this is just the short, this is just the summary of how you are going to use your ChatGPT to create a high quality book in regards to Amazon content guide. And remember, you should keep writing, you should keep learning, and you should keep believing in your story. You didn't make sales today doesn't mean you won't make sales tomorrow. You are just only one book away from changing your own story. Keep believing in your story. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share to your fellow publishers, because I believe this video will be of help to a lot of my fellow writers. Together we keep building